Unexplained. This first video was captured by CCTV somewhere in rural New Jersey. There's one bright light in the sky and another light almost seems to attack it. Now, I'm not sure if this is ball lightning, swamp gas, or something else entirely. So, you tell me, what do you think? In this next video, a woman named Natasha says that her Ring doorbell camera caught something trying to yank her bike. And in this clip, a baby is crawling across the floor when something seems to pull its leg. Now, usually, with these baby videos, I think it's just the baby moving in a weird way, no big deal. But this kid's leg moves back at a very odd angle, and the baby seems upset by whatever is back there. But as always, you decide. Playtime is over. A woman named Jessica says that she recently purchased a fun playhouse for her daughter that looks very similar to their own house, complete with its own motion-sensing doorbell camera.
For a house tour of Emma's playhouse. Then I'm gonna show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door.
But since then, things around their house have gotten a little spooky. Jessica's daughter says that she sometimes sees a scary guy in their house.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
No.
At first, Jessica dismisses it as her daughter's overactive imagination, especially when her daughter claims the scary guy is in her room. Jessica doesn't see anyone or anything. Then, a few nights later, something happens that absolutely freaks Jessica out. She's sitting in her living room when she suddenly receives a motion alert, not from her own doorbell camera, but from the one on her daughter's little playhouse. When Jessica checks the notification, what she sees is straight out of a horror movie. Now, a note on this clip. This is not a motion camera that pans around a room on its own motor. The camera is actually attached to the playhouse door, so this back and forth motion means the playhouse door is actually opening and closing. But it gets even weirder because the camera repeatedly catches a little playtime mannequin head in the corner of the playhouse. Its hair seems to be lifted up by some unseen force and then just suddenly drops back down. After this, Jessica says she's had enough. She took down the little playhouse, but her daughter still sometimes says she sees the scary guy back in their house. Passing through, Facebook user Alicia Pinman posted this next creepy video to Facebook. She says that late one night, her husband went to take the recycling out, but as he was walking back into the house, something happened that Alicia and her husband just couldn't explain. As Alicia's husband heads back toward the house, an odd, creepy mist or apparition seems to pass right behind him, possibly partially through him. You can tell in the video that Alicia's husband feels something strange move by him, but he has no idea what just happened, and he doesn't see the bizarre mist. The couple reviews their ring cam footage and is a bit spooked. After Alicia posted this to Facebook, there were many theories as to what this could be, but there was no fog that night and no one could figure out just what this odd mist was. What do you think? The jinn just outside. A man in Pakistan named Abdullah says that a few times over the last few months, some very strange things have been happening in his house. Late one night, while he's sleeping, things start to get really weird.
अब्बा, अपना नाम बताओ पहले मुझे। अपना नाम। मेरा नाम अब्दुल्ला, अपना नाम बताओ। तुम्हारा अब्दुल्ला मैं हूं, तुम नहीं हो। नहीं खोलना मैंने। ओके, मुझे आयतुल कुर्सी आती है, मैं आयतुल कुर्सी पढ़ना स्टार्ट कर दूंगा। निकल जाओ यहां से। आओ अंदर आओ, आओ आओ अंदर आओ, जो भी हो। मगर मेरी एक बात याद रखना, जहां से भी तुमने जो भी करना तुम।
Something seems to plead with Abdullah to enter his room. Something that claims to actually be him. Abdullah believes it might be a jinn or shapeshifter, as these entities are often said to imitate others to try to fool them. When Abdullah opens the door, something seems to actually come inside as a poster on the wall falls to the floor. Abdullah believes that a jinn might be attached to him and that he might have made a terrible mistake by letting it in. Abdullah tries to prove what he's experiencing in a live stream.
And I thought I should just come live because some people just don't believe this thing. I've heard some knocking.
But unfortunately, nothing happens. Weeks later, Abdullah gets a strange visitor again, and he's terrified.
मैंने नहीं खोलना। हाँ भाई ना हाइदी हाँ हम अल्फा मलाइकी तूने मशाब से कुर्सी उस्मान से रख ले खुद इस्लाम हो ले लो जीवन इस्लामी तो मुझे क्या क्या है तुम्हें भूख लगी या खाना खाओ मेरे इधर मत करो। मैंने नहीं खोलना इसे।
Frightened Abdullah stammers as he recites a verse from the Quran, but this only seems to make matters worse. He yanks the door open and nothing is there. After this last odd encounter, Abdullah says that he hasn't experienced anything since. But is this a jinn terrorizing poor Abdullah? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.